Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your weekly May 18th to 24th, 2016 reading. Please see how whatever I say resonates in your world, your situation. Check out your Sagittarius. If you're Sagittarius, also check out your sun, your moon, your rising. So if your Sagittarius is your moon, then this would be your emotional filter on that situation. I'm doing things a little bit different today. I have some oracle cards, numerology cards, animal cards pulled, and I have 4 spaces for us. The masculine side of the situation, the feminine side of the situation, the issue at hand, and the outcome. And then I have 3 words of truth from, it's 200 cards. It's a big old pile. Big pile of cards. This could be anything. So this is Oracle by Diamond and River Fire Jameson. So I have those 3 cards on each of those piles, and then I have 4 different tarot decks that I'm going to pull 1 card on each pile for. So I'll do that on camera so you get to see that and see how it relates and correlates and works into whatever I pulled here. So that being said, see how whatever I say tunes into your own psychic and spiritual radio station frequency channel and plays music and directions that are clear for you, or clearer for you for this week. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have. I always pull cards for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved to see what God, Holy Spirit, angels, luck, energy, whatever you believe is cool, whatever makes you tune into yourself a little more and learn, become better, become the being of love that you're meant to be, or is good. So I'm going to start Sagittarius. Oh, did I mention that we're all psychic? If I didn't say that, I should really maybe write an intro so I get that all down. We're all psychic and we're all spiritual beings. It's just sometimes our frequency is like staticky, or we're on the wrong channel and we have to fix that. So you can keep it on the wrong channel and listen to music you don't like, or listen to the static and try to hear something that makes sense in there, or you can change the channel. So let's see what we have. Because Sagittarius, we start with love. 6. If this was a regular deck, I guess it'd be like the Lover's card. So you start this week from a center of love. That's a good place to start, Sag. And I'll just say, by the way, if you want to go like a beginning, ending thing, you have a 93, so you have a happy ending. So whether it's a happy beginning with love, or, I mean, you're working towards a happy ending that's fueled in the magnetism of love to get you there. So good job. I'm going to say good job. Now you do have the moon. This is number 32. This is a little bit different in this deck. This is going through the cycles. Maybe the full moon means something to somebody coming up. It's the waxing and the waiting, you know, the releasing and the taking, the pressure build and the pressure release, right? And then it's constant. This could be constant through the day. You know, your different emotions, going through different emotions, going through different experiences, feeling like your energy is like this, right? I think of like sleeping patterns for some reason. And then this is like the clock, everything being in sync and working with those energies. So what else? Also tapping into your own intuition, like I was saying before, your own psychic sense. Sagittarius. The card you have for the wisdom of the oracle is the truth be told. So if this isn't you that's taking off your golden mask, you're ready to, or you're thinking about doing so, or you're not comfortable with having this mask on anymore because it feels hollow. You just feel empty behind, like there's no eyes there, there's nothing. So you took the mask off, or someone in your life took their mask off and opened their heart to truth. What is revealed in that space, you know, in that place where you're coming from truth of heart. You have clarity in your communication with others and what you, integrity behind what you, the decisions you make. It's having a transparency with who you are and understanding that others have a complete energetic makeup and different circumstances that have brought them to where they are and a different path they're going on. So this is also the card that means you're coming out of denial. Maybe this week, maybe somebody else is coming out of denial. But it's coming out of denial, and then because of being in denial, or someone else having the willingness or the want to have or need transparency and clarity. Because knowing that you were stuck somewhere where you were stuck in a place that wasn't of truth isn't a good place to be. So to move forward with that, you need to be in a place of truth. So it's also understanding that things that happen to you, accepting that shit at face value. What it is what it is what it is. Don't dig deeper sometimes. You know, sometimes you just have to look at actions and not words. So the animal you have is the peacock. Someone else got this. I can't remember who. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. So if you've been feeling like you're in the dark, you know, you're hiding away under the water, under the tide, behind the scenes, it's telling you this week to let your shit shine. Peacock yourself. You got those feathers? Show them all, Sag. Show off those feathers. Even do a little dance. Do a little dance. You ever see these birds dance for the girls? There's one bird my sister just looked up that chooses 4 different nests and puts 3 twigs. Oh, it's like my readings. It's kind of like my readings. That's cool. Like 3 little twigs in each area. And then the little girl bird comes along and she goes, no, yeah, that one. And then continues to build in the one she chooses. So let yourself stand out. I don't know, that was such a weird diversion. I hope that helps somebody. Be noticed this week, Sag. Don't be afraid. Let yourself shine. Peacock. Maybe that'll open up it'll open up your heart. It'll open up. Maybe you need to do something weird. Throw on a boa. Be a guy. Paint your nails. Or just literally peacock. Even if you're not out to like pick up a girl. Maybe you just need to do something that makes you stand out a little bit. That you like, still being you, but a little bit extra. You with a little bit of spice this week. Maybe that'll be what opens your heart or makes someone want to come to your heart. All right, I'm going to pull 4 cards for Sagittarius for May 18th to 24th, 2016. Highest, greatest good of everyone involved. See how this resonates with your life. There may be just a nugget here. There may be 10. There may be nothing. You know, see how it works for you. That one. One more Sagittarius. I will also tell you, Sagittarius, that this is at the bottom of this deck, and I accidentally looked at it, so I didn't know if I was going to tell you, but it's staring me in the face. So this is the dog as well, and it's your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So make sure you're true to yourself first, and then accept the tasks and situations that help you move forward so that you can also give the best to others when you're working with them. Don't spread yourself thin. This is a different kind of meaning in this deck than other decks where you get a dog. It is loyalty, but it's make sure you know who's feeding you. Make sure you know where your love is coming from. Make sure you know make sure the smelly person by you is also loyal to you. That was a really weird sidetrack. All right. Sagittarius, one more card here. And another deck we have here. Sagittarius, and one more Sagittarius. What do we have? Those are my friends. Hi. Like a living Snow White here. I saved some baby birds, and there's 2 of them that like to fly around me. Really, really close. One more Sagittarius. All right, so what do we have? So the male side of you has the Knight of Swords. The feminine side, or the energy that you're inquiring about, is the, which one is the this No, I'm sorry. The feminine side is the Knight of Swords. That's interesting. So the allowance is the Knight of Swords. The allowance of clarity, thought, and to move forward with it. Ooh, so your masculine side, Sagittarius, is the Chariot. The issue at hand is finding balance. And the outcome is confusion. Confusion for Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to pull you. Let's see what we have at the bottom. And narrowness. Oh, I'm going to take those. And I'm going to keep that because that's the Chariot. So that's a double whammy. You got 2 chariots. And then you have 2 weird things to look at. I'm going to make you a part 2. I'm sure everyone's gotten a part 2 so far. That's how it's working out this week. I'm doing a lot extra, but I hope it's helpful out there. I'm learning something from it, and I'm going with the flow. So, all right, so you have this happy ending, telling yourself, you know, love is the basis. So what are you being narrow about in love in your life that's, you know, blocking you from this outcome, that's blocking you from moving forward, that's blocking you from taking the reins on your chariot and making it go? However fast you want to go, whatever chariot you choose to drive, whoever's in the chariot you want to be with you. But this is moving forward and knowing you have the strength. This is the big victory card. Technically, Sag, like you got 2 chariots. You got 2 of the big victories, 2 of the major arcana. You got the happy ending. Love is the base, and you're coming from the heart now. Maybe you were with people or situations before that were wearing the mask. Maybe you always had your heart open, and your situations were like that. They look like gold, but they were just empty and hollow. And now you're ready to move your chariot to your happy ending, peacocking the shit out of it, to move in love as your fire, love as your fuel, love to move you where you need to go. So confusion is okay if it ends up bringing you a state of clarity. So confusion, this is also confusion ending. So 6 of crystals is 6 of swords, 9 of crystals. So you're ending your narrow path, or you're finding that narrow path shortcut instead. Instead of having all these blocks, you found that one beautiful little sliver to go through and make your way towards love. Maybe you're being blocked that way, blocked this way, like a game of Tetris coming at you no matter what you did, Sag. But there's a way out of this, and this is an ending of your narrowness or someone else's narrowness. Not seeing other ways out, not seeing the bigger picture, not seeing, you know, having your blinders on or somebody's blinders on. Maybe your blinders were on and it created confusion, but this somehow, your issue at hand this week is to find this balance, to find this center, to find a piece of the pie in your life for everything you need. Learning, love, work, fun, sleep, exercise, balance, communication, alone time, everything, romance, dates, everything you need to make your life a balanced wheel so this can spin.